Hi, this is Kate.
And Molly. In today's chaotic episode, we talk about the influence TikTok or any socials have on our lives.
I also learn I may be old.
Maybe.
This
is the Kate and Molly pod. We're not dying, we're moms. Guess who's back? Back again. K&M is back. Tell your friends. I didn't know what I was going to do right there with the K&M, but it's fine.
It was really good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good morning.
Should I start a job as a singer on the side?
100%. Okay. Songbird of our generation.
1000%. Let's go.
Are we in the same generation? Yes. I'm a millennial.
Okay, yeah, then we are. I'm also a millennial.
I am what they call an elder millennial.
You're with the elders. That made me think of Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Well, elders, or like anything involving dragons.
Shameful. I think I've only seen like the first Lord of the Rings movie.
First of all, not that anyone cares. The Lord of the Rings are my favorite movies ever.
That's so random.
I know it is.
I would have never pegged you for it.
Oh my gosh, I love Lord of the Rings.
Are those like your comfort movies?
Yes.
Like that's what you would put on if you couldn't sleep?
Yeah, that or She's the Man.
I was really hoping that you would do something like random, like Legally Blonde.
I'm all over the board.
That's fantastic.
So, or like, I'm like, or Pride and Prejudice. The one with Keira Knightley. And,
That's a good one.
Oh my gosh, I love that movie. I have a tear coming out of my eye. I am as chaotic as, I'm just chaotic. It's true.
And that is one of the many reasons that I love you.
But yeah, Lord of the Rings is definitely a comfort movie.
How did we get here? Elderly.
because you're an elder boy.
I'm an elder.
It's fine.
You have to be nice to me because I'm old.
I'm so crying right now. Ooh, anyways, we're back.
We are back. For another episode. Episode 4.
I know, look at us go.
We're doing this.
I'm still wiping tears from my eyes. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oofed. And it's we've been getting a lot of really good feedback.
The reception has been so cool.
Yeah.
We got a text yesterday from one of the moms in the cheer gym, and you're a lot closer to her than I am.
Yeah.
I'm not friends with her. We don't talk on a regular basis.
Our daughters have been on the same team this is our 3rd year together.
Yeah.
So,
but she texts us with a message that said,
we're stressing her out.
Yes, with the packing.
Yeah.
And my only response in that moment was, "Oh, you're listening to the podcast." Because I was just so excited that and nearly immediately, I mean, we released the episode and put that the episode was on social and had feedback from her within, I think, like an hour and a half.
That was quick.
Yeah. Way to go, Kim.
Thanks, Kim. We love you.
But a lot of our friends, I mean, I got text messages, we got group texts, some phone calls.
We are getting an outpour of love because I got, I think, 3 phone calls yesterday.
Yeah.
And, like text messages about how it's relatable and they wish they were sitting here talking like girl talk.
Yeah.
Just like they were part of the group. One
of my friends, Sarah, was like, I actually am having a conversation with you. You just can't hear my part of it because I'm not there.
I love that. That's what we're trying to do, though.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you
for
all.
Listening. Thank you for sending us love.
Keep listening.
Please.
Keep giving us feedback. That's how we're going to get better.
And we really appreciate that.
Yeah. And we will continue. If you haven't listened past episode 2, which you wouldn't hear this, we are continuing to work. Oh, it's a little baby cough. Oh, that's a big baby cough.
Yeah, she had things she wanted to say.
She's back asleep though, or never woke up.
She never woke up.
For the people that just listen on Spotify, Molly has always just had a sleeping Amira on her during these episodes.
Yes. We are one.
That's how it is, though.
Yeah.
When the baby's little.
And she likes it.
She does.
She's low-key dying right now.
I mean, happens to the best of us.
No, she's teething. She's getting those two front teeth are coming in, and
it's all the
she's
extra.
been stuffy and congested. And
yeah.
She's like, yes, don't blow my nose.
So what are we talking about today?
Should we play off of that type A, type B mom?
Oh, that Kim text.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kim sent us that text and was like, the packing is stressing me out.
Mm-hmm.
And then she followed up with that because you were like, maybe you could teach us your tips and tricks.
Right.
And she said she is already packed for spring break, which she doesn't leave for another couple days.
Yeah.
And that everything for an 8-day out of country vacation for her and her children is all packed in a carry-on.
Crazy.
My only response is a type B mom
could never.
Never.
And I'm such a type B.
So I liked to pretend for a long time that I was a type A mom.
I love that for you.
Because I do like things
orderly and organized.
Yes.
I feel that as well.
However, there are parts of my life that have just always been chaotic.
Yeah.
And as I've watched like TikToks on type A versus type B moms, I've been like, oh, well, damn it.
Yeah. I get that because I also feel like I'm a little in between. So like in the summertime, I will pack lunches anywhere we go. So don't worry, guys. I will always have snacks and food for like my children and friends that we're meeting up with. And I'm like, that I feel can be a type A.
That is very type A.
I'm prepared with food.
Yeah.
But 95% of the time, I will never be anywhere on time. I'm sorry. I really try. I really try.
And I will be everywhere on time, if not slightly early, because being late stresses me out.
Yeah.
But if I were told to bring snacks, I probably forgot, sent one of the kids back in, and we're just bringing the sleeve of Chips Ahoy or the bag of Goldfish.
Yeah. I will prep snacks. I will wash fruits and vegetables and cut them up and have them in a snackle box. Sandwiches. I am good at that. I will have the children fed.
I can do snackle boxes and everything for
cheer comps?
Baseball competitions.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, cheer comps. It's just me and Molly.
Yeah,
I'm like, go to the
point.
concession stand, girl. You're fine.
Yeah.
But baseball, it's the whole fam.
Yeah.
So I have 2 of those fancy snackle boxes that TikTok made me buy. I might add. We're going to come back to that. And one of my cats.
He had a moment.
He had a moment.
He's looking at you like you did not see that.
But we did. Remy, we did. I have one like savory snackle box that'll have like charcuterie.
Yeah.
Charcuterie.
Your meats and your cheeses.
Meats, cheeses, crackers, peanuts. And then another one that's just full of candy. But I have to hide all of the candy because my family will eat it.
Not surprising.
You know who's the worst?
Michael?
Yes.
Well,
he has a sweet tooth.
My husband, Skylar, also has a sweet tooth.
Does he?
It's terrible, but he passed it on to both Iris and Orion.
Oh, don't get me wrong. My kids also have sweet tooths.
Yeah.
But Michael, like the kids will ask for candy. Michael doesn't ask. I mean, it's his house. It's his candy too.
Yeah.
So I'll think that I found like a good hiding spot. And then the next thing I know, the candy's gone.
It's hilarious. Skylar, because he drives trucks for, work every day. And he will sometimes on his lunch breaks just purchase a big bag of candy. And when I'm unpacking his, lunchbox at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, are you feeling snacky today? And he's like eating a half a bag of candy, like a big bag of candy with like Twix bars or something. He's going to hate that I said this.
He'll get over it.
Huge sweet tooth.
Not like, okay, so he's like a chocolate sweet tooth.
Yes.
So my kids and even Michael does like chocolate. They all will eat chocolate, but if I have fruity chewy candy, it does not stand a chance from the moment I walk in that door if it is not immediately hidden. The problem with hiding things and my type B ADHD
Mm-hmm.
brain is I will find them 4 months later and be like,
Oh,
oh,
this is where I put that.
I forgot I even bought this.
Mm-hmm.
And then hope that it hasn't expired.
I do that with candy when I buy it for myself because I will just eat a couple pieces or
And
something.
then you
But
hide it from the family.
yeah. Oh
Because
yeah.
it'll be like the good stuff.
I hide turtles, like the chocolate
Oh,
turtles.
I love chocolate turtles.
But I'm a nerds clusters gal. And
Mm.
you and I actually did smash a box of Milk Duds.
I love Milk
And I feel
Duds.
like we did that in like an hour.
Listen, don't
The,
judge.
the rest of the candy was fine because I came
We
home.
eat and we don't judge.
I know we don't. I came home with the Nerds clusters and the little pink Starburst bags that I'd brought on that trip, and I was like, "Yeah, Kate and I killed those Milk Duds before we even made it."
No, we made it to Kalahari with those.
Did we?
We did.
Okay.
Because we ate some. We did eat some the next day. I kept putting them away. I did pull them out several times, but we didn't just keep them
Okay.
out and eat. I know.
They're so bad for you.
I love
them. No, I know. I love them.
I'm out of semaglutide.
It's fine.
Spoiler alert.
It's fine.
And my everything is back. So the beauty the beauty of the semaglutide for me was it cut out all of the food noise.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not one that struggles with food noise, then you probably don't even know what that is. But like, it's when you're not hungry and you're just thinking like, oh gosh, a buffalo chicken sandwich with cheese fries and bacon sounds
Fire.
delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to eat it and then you gain weight. And it's just, so for me, that semaglutide like cut all that out and I only ate when I was hungry.
Right.
I didn't eat a thing of Milk Duds in the car on the way to Kalahari.
Right. But we were close to it.
Yeah. So
It's
I need
fine.
more.
Yeah.
But that shit costs money.
It does. It's fine. But yeah,
It is.
them sweet tooths.
Mm-hmm.
So we like to believe we're type A.
But we're not.
But we're pretty type B.
My car, if you open my car, you can say, this is a type B mom. 100%.
See, I would like several mothers have been in my car because I have the baby now. So when we ride places together, they'll hop in my car.
It's easier, yeah.
I would like to think that my floors need vacuumed, but I feel, maybe this is me like trying to toot my own horn, but maybe it's not. I feel like my car stays pretty clean minus my floors.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Like it's not clutter filled.
I think part of my problem is I have 3 type B kids who leave water bottles and clothing and trash and everything else in my car. Like none of them grab their stuff and take it inside. Yeah. There's one of Macy Stanley's has been in my car for over 2 weeks and I'm like, that is your favorite Stanley. Will you bring it in so I can wash it? It's still there.
I harass my children when we get home. I'm like, grab your stuff.
See.
And then when I find things, I'm mad at them. I'm just kidding. But I try not to be in clutter.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm very blended. A and B.
My downstairs, I like to think looks really type A.
It does.
But
I would agree with that.
If you walked upstairs, it's very type B.
I feel like that's fair for my house as well.
Yeah. Nobody goes up there.
Yeah. People live there. Okay.
Yes. And we do. Like that's because we have another room upstairs where like the Xbox is and another TV. Because you can't just play Xbox and not watch TV too. There's 2 TVs in that room, like 2 pretty decent sized TVs.
Yeah.
One of them you can play video games on. The other one you can watch whatever sporting event is going on.
You know, that's fair. I feel like playing video games and watching a sporting event does make sense.
Clearly.
It does.
There's also like a refrigerator up there for convenience.
Yeah, people live there. It's lived in.
It is lived in.
And that's what matters.
When Jake has friends over, they'll bring a gaming system too. And they can then just both game on those TVs.
See, that's probably actually really nice for when he does have friends over.
Yeah. Sometimes he'll bring, if there's 3 friends, he'll bring a TV from his room in. And then it's a party.
I
When
believe it.
when I leave town though, I think I showed you a picture when we were in Kalahari. When I leave town, so the TV upstairs is pretty large.
Mm-hmm.
It was the biggest one, and then we got a new TV downstairs, and now the downstairs TV is the biggest one.
Yeah.
And when I leave town, they will bring in a card table. They, being Michael, Macy, Jake, will bring in a card table and bring the extra TV from upstairs downstairs and set up the gaming system downstairs. And then the kitchen and the living room is all just like their hangout
Mm-hmm.
with it just turns into like bro zone.
I actually love that for them.
I do too.
I think that's so sweet.
And it's always picked up before I get home, which
That's even better. I love that for you.
very sweet.
Yes.
Yes.
What good kids and husband do you have?
They really shine sometimes.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. So the type A, type B moms, I feel like that really came to light with some TikTok stuff.
Yeah.
And I have been so I was off TikTok. I think I mentioned this. I was off TikTok. I got really mad at it when they said that they were going to take it away. And then they brought it back. And when they brought it back, I was like, I don't need you anyway.
Right.
And I deleted it. And I deleted my account. And then I restored it 2 days after.
It came back.
2 days after my deadline was to restore my account.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I had to start fresh with my account. I didn't have that many viewers, but I think I was close to like 1,200 people. Now I have like 30.
I follow you.
Thank you.
And I count as like 50. I'm just kidding.
You are up there in the rankings.
Thanks.
But before and now, like as you scroll, I'm on a lot of like mom talk pages.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like there's just now this whole new influencer expectation of like
how to be a mom.
Yes, and how your house should look and what you should have. And like I said, I was influenced by the Snackle boxes. And are they convenient?
Yes.
Yes. Did I have to have them?
No.
Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
I have little mini trash cans in my car that are always overflowing. And most of them are broken now because they're cheap.
Right.
I have hooks on the back of my seat for like my bags and the kids' bags. And I have like a little tissue holder. Why did I buy all that? Because TikTok told me to.
TikTok
I was
influenced you.
Oh, my car can be type A and was for like 2 weeks.
Right.
But I didn't need all that. And I just feel like there's just such this expectation for like, not only to buy things, but to like have your house look a certain way and, you know, chopping the pillows and how many pillows you have is like a status of like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but
I haven't seen this. Is this a thing?
What?
A pillow thing? Like
no, you just so people do those house
like
resets.
on your couches or
yes. And on your beds. They always, which my other bone to pick is, why are we calling cleaning your house a reset?
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that we've changed that? You keep looking at your mic like,
for some reason,
on?
that's my brain for some reason. It's because I'm drinking coffee, so I think I'm just like hyper aware of everything.
It made me nervous that maybe mine wasn't on.
No, yours is on.
You can see it.
Yeah, I can see your green light.
I lost my train of thought.
You said that it's a reset, cleaning your house.
Oh, yeah.
When did we go from that?
Yeah, it's now like a reset. But and they clean so much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how often do you clean your baseboards, Molly? Real life.
In the spring.
Okay.
I mean, maybe twice a year, probably.
I can really appreciate that. No. I feel like that's normal. But you get on these TikTok pages and these moms are like cleaning their cabinets. Like every week it's in their rotation to clean their cabinets.
Yeah.
Do you?
I don't. We all like, we all, like my husband, the kids, we all will like do that together as a chore, but I feel like it's with the new season.
I
So
feel
like
like
it's
I do
not
like a deep clean with the season,
hmm
but then I'm like, am I living in filth?
if you are, then I am with you. But I sweep my floors every day because they get really dusty.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
But and I feel like I'm constantly washing dishes. But
Yes,
I'm the person, this is my type A too, because I have weird things. I cannot leave my house if there are dishes in my sink. It will stress me out. So, like I said with my laundry the other day, if there's laundry in the dryer, like as soon as I'm pulling it out, I have to fold it.
fold it.
As soon as there's dishes in the sink, I have to wash them. But those are like my two,
Do you have a dishwasher?
yes.
Okay.
But I have some dishes that are not dishwasher dishes.
Okay. I mean,
And
yeah.
sometimes it just makes more sense in my brain to wash the dishes.
All of them?
But as a kid, yeah. But see, I'm also, if I do it immediately, there's not that many.
Okay.
So I'm maybe
Good for
making
you.
bigger work for myself. I don't know. But it's a
So,
weird thing for me because dishes in the sink in my house makes me feel
but I feel like all of that is just like a daily chore
upkeeping.
that you do. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sweeping the floor, like especially if you have pets.
Mm-hmm.
Sweeping the floors, doing the dishes, changing out the laundry. For some people, folding the laundry.
I listen,
For others, maybe it sits a couple days, you
and
know.
that's fine.
Um, wiping down the cabinets or the counters, not the cabinets, wiping down the counters so that your food services are
Clean.
clean. Like all of that is
Everyday upkeep.
everyday upkeep. But you get on TikTok and there's this, I feel like now there's this expectation, and
We're just elderly. I'm just
maybe
kidding.
maybe I'm elderly.
No, because I'm with you on that. Like, I feel like maybe I'm gonna get hate for what I said about my baseboards. Do people clean them that much?
I
Should I be better?
That's a lot of square footage
Yeah.
to get down on your hands and knees and
hmm
clean. I will sometimes pay my kids
Yeah.
25 cents a baseboard,
Yeah.
25 cents a wall to clean.
Yep.
They can make a good chunk of change.
Now that especially my kids are getting older, I do pay them to do those things.
Yeah.
And we've been doing this new thing with the children where they can earn tablet time by doing chores around the house.
I love that
So
they're earning electronic
they
time.
have been doing things like the baseboards or the bathrooms, the toilet, not like, like around the bottom of the toilet, but they've been doing little chores like that to earn tablet time. So,
Why are kids' toilets so gross?
because they don't know how to go to the bathroom in the toilet for some
Oh
reason.
my gosh.
It's okay. Whenever they do clean the toilet, they do gloves. They're fine.
You have to.
Well, anyone, yeah, but we
Yeah.
don't just let the kids go all willy-nilly on the toilet.
But sometimes, like, I will walk in. So I clean the kids' bathroom when I clean mine and Michael's bathroom.
hmm
I am not on a schedule for cleaning.
I'm not either.
Thank you.
It's just whenever it feels like this needs to be done.
Yes. And probably if I was on a schedule, then it wouldn't be such a chore
Yeah.
when I go to clean it because it wouldn't be as dirty. But
hmm
yeah, I'm more like, oh, my bathroom's pretty gross. I need to probably clean it.
Right. It's my mindset.
Yeah. And so then I will go and clean the kids' bathroom. I walk by the kids' bathroom every single day to get to
hmm
my room. I do not enter that bathroom.
Yeah.
I do not want to enter that bathroom. I don't really even look at it. I just
Blinders.
blinders
Walk
and
right
walk
on
by. But when I go to clean it, I'm always like, how are you guys comfy? Like, this is where you go to get clean.
hmm
This is where you get ready in
Like,
the mornings.
why do you have toothpaste in the sink every single day?
Why does it smell like urine around your toilet?
Why did you throw trash next to the trash can and miss the actual trash can? What is wrong with you?
And now there's probably pee on the trash that's not in the trash can because you also missed the toilet.
Yeah.
Yes. Why do they throw trash? Like, why can't they just, oh, I missed. I need to
Let
pick
me
that
pick it
up.
up and put it there. No. Oh well. I missed the trash.
I
It's
missed the
fine.
trash. It's fine. And food trash. I'm like, first of all, since when do we have food upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Second of all,
Oh, that's the worst.
please just take your food trash down.
Mm-hmm.
If you broke the rules
Right. Let's start there.
and you made it upstairs with the food,
Mm-hmm.
fine, whatever, you broke the rules. But
Throw your trash away.
Throw it in the kitchen trash.
Don't leave a bag of empty chips up here or pop. My daughter will take popsicles upstairs, like the ice
sticks.
pops. No, not sticks. It's like the clear, like it's the ice, like
oh
you
yeah,
know, the ones that we always have in the summertime.
Like, you have to
push
cut.
up. Yep, and you'll just find those clear popsicle wrappers all in her room, and I'm like, ma'am, like you said, if you're gonna break the rules and take it up there, throw, you know, hide what you did a little bit.
A
better.
little,
like
yeah.
Clean up after yourself.
We're not, if you fold it up in your hand and walk downstairs to put it in the trash can, we're not going to see it.
Literally. Clean up after yourself.
Yeah. I'm glad they don't listen to this.
No, they won't. But
no,
if Iris heard me say that, she would be distraught. And I'd be like, yeah, I told everyone that you're messy.
Yeah.
You're messy.
Yeah. I went in Jake's room this morning because he didn't wake up on time. So I went in to like get him up, and I noticed that Remy, one of the cats, was in there all night, which was fine. He was sleeping, but usually he sleeps next to me as the littlest spoon. He just crawls up right next to my head, and he's just...
I love that.
I do too. I wondered where he was last night, and he was in with his puppy, which was fine. But I went in to pet him. And so when I went into Jake's room, I could see the other side of his bed. And that kid, first of all, there was a Pop-Tart wrapper just laying on the floor. Second of all, there was an empty Diet Coke can, which I'm like...
You stole one of your Diet Cokes?
Those are my Diet Cokes! Not yours. I guess desperate times call for desperate measures. I didn't have any regular Coke. But they were just laying on the floor, and then I look at his trash can, and his trash can is full of like snack wrappers and stuff. And I don't know how many times I've told him, do not throw away food trash upstairs, especially if you're not taking your trash out. Like, I don't think that these kids understand.
They don't. You
get bugs from food trash.
Yeah, they don't. They don't.
We don't have bugs other than spiders, which I feel like everyone has spiders.
Well, and spiders are good because a lot of times they will eat or kill or trap bad bugs. So whenever I see, sometimes my husband and I joke about this because on occasion we will let like a bigger, like daddy long leg type spider, but it, you know, live in our bathroom for a while because it stays in the same place, and we're like, oh,
he's fine.
It's killing the other little bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
But
what about the ugly black ones? What do you do with those?
Like what ugly black one?
The ugly black spiders.
I take little cutesy jumpy spiders back outside.
The little itty bitty ones that are like smaller than a dime. What about a big one that's like bigger than a quarter? What do you do with that one?
If they're big or scary, I will kill them.
You do?
But a lot of times, I feel like we try to take them outside or let them live.
Good for you.
But if they're big and scary, I will step on them. Like the ones that look like wolf spiders, but it's not actually a wolf spider, or maybe sometimes they are. They die. I'm so sorry.
No. So
you cannot live here.
So
goodbye.
When we were leaving the house this morning, Macy made it out to the car, and then Molly was going, and me and Jake were kind of behind Molly. And she lets out this scream and turns around and runs past, and I'm carrying my latte. And because I'm a type B mom and not a type A mom, I don't have a to-go cup. I'm carrying it in my coffee cup to take them to school.
I also do this.
So I'm trying to leave. She freaks out and she's like, there's a huge spider. And it was one of those, not a wolf spider, but looked like a wolf spider in the corner next to the door. And I mean, he's bigger than a quarter.
Yeah.
And so I had to kill it. So I took my shoesy off and I started,
Yeah.
whacking at
Die
it,
spider.
and it was die with profanities, and Jake's holding my latte at this point, just laughing. Oh yeah, there were lots of profanities.
So funny.
I won't even say them.
I have to tell a story about, so for the longest time, my mother, me, we were scared to kill spiders because my mom had a story from when she worked in the nursing home years ago when she was like, I think it was when me and my youngest sister were like little toddler babies.
Mm-hmm.
She stepped on a spider, and this spider had like an egg sac, like it had all these baby spiders. So she stepped on it, and this horrified me and my sister Katie
No.
for like eternity. Like we would not step on spiders. But yeah, she stepped on a spider that had an egg sac, and like
Oh
it was
my
just
gosh.
thousands of baby spiders like on the bottom of her. She just she's like they
Scattered.
just scattered everywhere. She said she ran screaming down the nursing home hallway.
Oh my
But it
gosh.
terrified me forever as a child to step on spiders, which might be why most of the time I do try to take them outside. But that story has stuck with me since I
Yeah.
was like
Thanks, Molly.
5 or 6. You're welcome.
Not only a new fear unlocked for
It's never
me.
happened. It happened to my mother, which is crazy. But yeah, she told that to us when we were kids, and was petrified to step on a spider because I was always like, what if they have an egg? What if they have an egg sac? What if they have all these baby spiders?
That is terrifying.
Isn't it like horror movie?
Yeah.
type
I'm
terrifying?
confident you have unlocked a new fear for every listener that we have for this episode.
Like, I'm so sorry, guys. It's never happened to me, but it did happen to my mom.
Oh.
So take your moral of the story.
Take your chances.
No, I was gonna say take your spiders outside.
Oh. I'm like, take your chances and
Take your
die,
chances
mother effer.
with the profanity. Good day. No.
I mean, they will still die in my house. I don't want them to jump and bite me. So I've known too many people that have gotten bit by big spiders that have these gnarly infections.
Yeah.
One time, I don't know what I was bit by. I assume it was a tick. Maybe. So it was not too many years ago, maybe 6-7 years ago. I was really into running and lifting weights. I was super skinny without semaglutide because I exercised.
Who knew?
Who knew? I don't know that my knee would allow me to do the things that I used to do.
Yeah.
Because I'm an elder.
You are an elder. You're one of the elders.
But I had gone to the gym that morning and I started to feel like really funky once I got to work. Like my legs hurt so bad. And I have joint pain as it is that kind of radiates out from like my internal joints. It's not like arthritis. It's not my fingers.
Right.
It's like my shoulders, my hips, my knees, my elbows, you know. It kind of goes out if I don't take ibuprofen on time. But I was in all this pain, and then I couldn't move by the next morning. Like I couldn't move up. And then I got this really weird rash, and I was like, what the heck is wrong with me? I went to the immediate care center, and they took a look at me, and they diagnosed me with, it wasn't scarlet fever, but it was like some kind of weird eradicated disease.
This is a bit terrifying.
It was honestly frightening. I left, and of course I drove myself.
Who else is going to drive you?
Who else is going to drive you?
You're in charge of the family.
I know. Well, and like a problem with me is I never want to inconvenience anyone else.
Yeah.
So while Michael would do those things, if I think it's going to be an inconvenience for him, I'm never going to ask him to do them. I'm just going to be like, I can do it. So yeah, I drove myself to and from the doctor because it was just the doctor and I just had joint pain.
Yeah.
But I'm leaving the doctor after being diagnosed with this eradicated disease from like 1910 and
terrifying,
thinking I'm literally going to die.
Right.
And so I'm texting Michael and I'm like, I don't know. Like, there's no prescription they could give me. There's nothing, like, because I'm also allergic to penicillin, and penicillin is the one thing that can kill anything.
Right.
So they're like, they're going to try this other one, but
good luck. Godspeed.
yeah. So I didn't die, obviously, but I had to go to an infectious disease doctor, and they did all this blood work, and it turned out I had this weird contracted like virus from getting bit by a bug. And they were like, we assume it was a tick. Thank God it wasn't Lyme disease.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I killed the spiders. Killed the spiders.
Kill the spiders.
And I had to take
or save them.
2 weeks of an antibiotic. Not penicillin.
But you survived.
I survived.
That's terrifying.
So,
you like that coffee, don't you?
This coffee is delicious. Thank you for that.
Shout out to 7 Brew.
Sponsor of 7 Brew. Yeah, I got something new. I'm usually pretty basic.
Yeah. It's okay to be basic with coffee, though.
Yeah.
That's fair. Most of us women are pretty basic when it comes to coffee.
Are we?
I am.
I feel like whenever I ask, you are simple.
I'm a caramel macchiato girl.
And I do enjoy that about you, but sometimes I'll be like, if me and a friend are meeting someplace, I'll be like, I'll stop at the coffee shop. Like, what do you want? Mm-hmm. And they'll be like, I want a grande cold brew with this syrup, extra ice, an extra shot of espresso, and whatever cold foam. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm ordering on the app. Yeah. Do you know how much work that is?
Yeah.
But I love them, so I'll do it.
When you order on the app, because my sister's like this, when you order on the app, you're like, do you know how much all your extra stuff does? Like, what it does, like me being a cheapskate. All this extra.
That was an extra $5.
Right. An extra shot of espresso, whatever milk you're having today, blah, blah. Like,
isn't that funny, though?
Change the cost.
So
hardcore.
I will, if I like go through the drive-through, I'll order an extra shot of espresso. Yeah. For myself. But if I order through the app, I see that it's $1.25 extra, and I'm like, no, I don't need that. I don't need that extra
out of
shot.
Here.
And it's the same with like online shopping through Target or the grocery store.
It's if you can see it.
I'll get to my cart and I'll be like, wait a minute. I don't think I actually needed.
What can I take out off? Yeah.
I don't need that.
That's true.
I can get rid of this.
It's 100% true.
Yeah.
And then even on the app with Starbucks, it's like you are saving because you're earning stars, and you get your free drink when you get to whatever points. But yeah, it's like your $1.25 shot. Nope.
No, thank you.
Can't have that. You're done, son.
But when you do get to that free drink, you're adding every extra you can get.
It's true.
I would like 2 extra shots.
That's what happened to me today. I ordered us both a medium drink, and they always tell me after I make my order. After I order, they're like, you have a free drink today. Do you want to use that? And I'm like, yep, make my beverage a large, please. Thank you. Add extra stuff. Goodbye. But
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I did not purposefully get myself a large and you a medium. I ordered us both mediums.
I mean, it's fine.
And I will not drink all that large, because if any listeners have had 7 Brew, their large drinks are
they 30 ounces? Is it like a Trenta?
It's huge. I don't think I've ever finished a large drink from 7 Brew.
Really? I think I would have no problem finishing it.
Really? I would
pee every 5 seconds.
Fair.
I already do.
I don't know how many ounces they are. It's big, though. You don't think this is big?
No, it's big, but I would still drink it all.
You're like, I would, yes.
Yeah.
Anyways.
7 Brew.
Yeah, sponsor us.
I lost my train of thought.
I know.
That's another thing that I'm really good at, is just completely losing my train of thought.
I love that for us, though.
Yeah.
And now, because I'm going back to the TikTok stuff.
Oh.
And the resets.
Because you thought about it? Because we hadn't really talked about it.
I just thought about it. Because I'm standing. Because the resets, it's like, I don't get on TikTok a whole lot. I used to get on TikTok
Good for
back
you.
in 2020 when I couldn't go outside and my life was sad because I love to go outside. Anyways, now it is a lot of shopping, which is new for me. Like all the things you said TikTok influenced you to buy, because
I love TikTok
I'm
shop
just
though.
now getting back into TikTok, and I'm like, this is shopping all the time.
All the time.
But the resets to me seem like when I'm watching it in my brain, I'm like, you haven't cleaned your house in 2 weeks. Maybe that sounds bad to say, but it's like, you know what I mean? When I see reset videos,
Yeah.
I'm just like, what have you been doing?
But I feel like
Like
they do that
on
every
purpose?
week.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I need to watch more TikTok apparently. Or
Or
not.
or don't. Yeah. Um I for a while had to set a time limit like I do for my
Mm-hmm.
children on my
Could
TikTok
You
because
can
I
get
will
stuck death scrolling.
yes.
Yeah.
Time suck just and then what did I accomplish? I don't have a timer set
Feeling
now.
depressed because you don't clean your baseboards the way that the other moms are
Yeah.
cleaning their
And I don't
baseboards.
have all the things. There's this one woman that has, I mean, she has everything and she's a sports mom too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think she must have a softball player, but man, talk about like just feeling, oh, and like refrigerator restocks.
You know,
Um,
those are satisfying to me when I see
they're
those.
satisfying, but no joke, I'm like, you spent $700 at the grocery store today.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
How long is that food going to
1,000%.
last you?
Especially with the prices of groceries these
Right.
days.
Also, I am always amazed. Like I have a pretty decent sized refrigerator.
Yeah, you
I feel
do.
like. And it's I had a little appliance shopping spree last year and that's when I got that
Mm-hmm.
new refrigerator. But I feel like it's nice and plenty of space and yet could never hold as much stuff as what I see in these restocks. I'm like, where? And then I want to go and buy all of the organizational things
Because it looks really
that they
pretty.
showed. It yes, it looks pretty, but then also I'm like, maybe that's why I can't fit everything in there because I don't have the organizational stuff like they have.
I don't know. I don't think that's true. Because
Oh, probably not.
sometimes when you look at it,
But my brain says.
right, when you look at it, to me, I feel like it takes up more space. I don't know. It does look really pretty. I wash all my fruits and veggies.
Mm-hmm.
So, like the top of my fridge, I'm like, no one asked for this. I have
I did.
everything in like mason jars.
Oh.
So, like, I'll do like the vinegar wash with like my strawberries,
Yeah.
dry them out, put them in. It's like my whole top of the fridge is like like
Good for you.
blueberries, strawberries, and mason jars. Then I have like a big glass container with pineapple that cut up. And then I wash my celery and my carrots, clean them, and then keep them in a mason jar with water.
Yeah.
So but that's like,
they stay better.
that's as far as I am with like the fridge organization.
Better than mine.
But we go through those things quickly in my house too.
So there is nothing more irritating than like your kids getting on a fruit and veggie kick and you go and buy them because they've been on the kick and then they mold.
Yeah, then they don't want them anymore.
Mm-hmm. And you're like, why did I spend $5 on a pound of strawberries?
It's the craziest thing.
Yeah. And you never just buy 1 pound because if they eat it, they're going to eat, one kid is going to eat that 1 pound of strawberries in literally one sitting.
You know what Iris will eat in one sitting? Raspberries.
Oh, my
But
kids
also,
love raspberries.
why are we paying $5 for a tiny thing of raspberries? I need to grow my own. I need a raspberry bush.
I need chickens. Why are we paying $6 for a dozen eggs?
Terrible.
A dozen chickens.
I need a dozen chickens, please. Thank you.
I live within town limits,
Mm-hmm.
and our town that I live in does not allow chickens.
Yeah.
So if I have any friends that are sourcing eggs for cheaper than $6 a dozen,
outrageous. The brown cage-free eggs are cheaper in the grocery stores now.
I feel like around Easter last year too is when eggs skyrocketed.
This
also,
did happen.
And then they like went back down.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, what a crock of shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, right now
we're not dyeing Easter eggs this year. I'm not wasting that.
I'm like, it's fun though.
It is,
It's
yeah.
fun. We'll see.
We're not.
We're like, absolutely
I
not.
think too, Easter's really late this year. I think that that's like right around when Molly and I are coming back from Worlds.
Oh, yeah.
So there just won't be time for that nonsense. And
Yeah.
we'll have baseball tournaments.
Just busy.
Mm.
Your kids
Plastic
are
eggs.
your kids are a bit older
Hmm.
too, though. They might be
I
a
think the
little over
girls
the
would
thrill
still
of
be
it.
into it.
But Jake is not.
Well, so I will say that Jake's like my kid that if mom wants to do it, he'll go along for the ride.
What a sweetie pie.
He is. Um, but if I didn't,
Go out of his way to be like, we should do
he
this.
wouldn't come to me, yeah, and ask
Yeah,
us to do that. He
that
would
makes sense.
just be along for the ride with it.
I did get 2 dozen eggs, look me back to eggs, at Costco. Not that everyone has a Costco membership, for $8.99 yesterday,
Oh,
which it's still expensive, but it's cheaper than Aldi.
yeah. Yeah. Or
Come on,
Kroger.
Aldi. Get it together, Aldi.
I don't,
It's not Aldi's fault. We still
it's
love you.
not.
We still
Yeah,
love
we
you,
love
Aldi.
Aldi.
I will be there every Tuesday.
um, I went into Costco the other day because that's where I get the cat food.
hmm
And I wanted to buy all the things, but right now it's like we're not buying all the things.
Yeah. The eggs are worth it there right now.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I went in with blinders on, but you can get, so I will say for anyone that owns a pet, if you're not buying your pet food, if your pet does not need a medically grade food,
hmm
if you're not buying your pet food from like the Kirkland brand,
hmm
you are missing out because it is a good quality. And like I bought a huge bag of cat food for less than $25.
I have never gone to look at the pet food and have a dog,
You have a
so
dog.
I need to get that because
The
I buy
Kirkland
at
dog food
Walmart.
is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, like, as any pet owner knows, you should mix in with the old
Yeah.
to get their bellies used to the new. But I'm pretty confident, like, if you read about it, it's good
I'll have to try that
quality.
for the next time
Yeah.
because I feel like pet food is always expensive.
Pet food is so expensive. I know. I was looking at Kroger because I was there the other day and the cats really needed food. And I was like, maybe I can just pick up a bag of Iams.
hmm
I don't love Iams. It's
Yeah.
not great. It's got a lot of the fillers, whatever.
hmm
But then I looked at it and it was like $14 for a really small bag. And I was like,
Pricey.
I'm just going to go out of my way and go to Costco
Yeah.
because it'll last longer. It's better for them. And it's like by unit price, it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Look at us giving tips.
Frugal bitches.
Right, because I was gonna say here, back to eggs, because my brain, the same eggs I got at Costco for $8.99, they were like $14 at Sam's Club.
Oh.
So go to if you can, or if you know someone with a membership, go to Costco for eggs.
Hot tip. We both have memberships.
Right.
So
Come
if
on,
you live near us
we'll take
and
you.
need help, yeah, we can take you.
Hot tip.
I just called us frugal bitches, and
This segment,
I can say that anyone that knows me would never describe me as frugal.
when it comes to when I go grocery shopping, sometimes I will be at 3 or 4 stores to get the certain things for a certain price.
Oh, I don't blame you.
It's true. I am with food. I try to be.
I will say, so I had to go to Kroger. I didn't have to go to Kroger this week. I did not plan my grocery shopping well and ended up at Kroger on Monday evening because we desperately needed milk and a 9-volt battery to replace for a smoke detector. And I will say that I still don't have that 9-volt battery, and I just keep, if our friend Kyle is listening again.
Oops. Kyle. Get it together, Kyle.
I have lots of smoke detectors. There's just one that keeps beeping, but you can press the button and it stops beeping for like 6 hours.
I love that for you.
Yeah. But I went to Kroger, and as I was buying stuff, I like was putting it in my cart and just angry because I'm like, I know I could get this cheaper at Aldi, but I also I literally paid for the convenience of being at Kroger.
Yep. I have a Kroger right by my house, and I feel the same way. If I have to go in there like to grab something for dinner that I forgot, it's just like, oh, why?
Yeah, why am I paying $1 more
But
for the Red Lobster biscuits?
when it's right next to you, yeah.
Yeah. But
Sometimes
Aldi and Kroger
convenience.
aren't that far apart. I just feel like Aldi is an event because
It is an
you have
event.
to like the 25 cents for the shopping cart and bagging your own. Like it's not a bad thing. It's just an event.
Grocery shopping is an event. It's a to-do.
It is a to-do.
But we do it. We do it.
Yeah.
I love that Remy, your cat, is just,
He's an attachment cat.
he said, I'm a baby. Love me.
I think I started to tell you but didn't finish. So he's my oldest cat. He's not the cat that we've had the longest, but he's the oldest.
Mhm.
And he is like we had Raja for 2 years before we got Remy, and Raja never messed with people food.
Yeah.
Never messed with people food. The most she would do is like try and drink when the faucet was on.
Mm-hmm.
Water.
Such a cute thing when cats do that.
Drink from the faucet.
Yes, I think it's so cute.
Remy, like we've come downstairs and if the pantry's left open or if there's like bread on the counter, he like will eat through the packaging and will get to the bread.
He's like a dog.
He's like a dog. And I'll have to like throw away a half a loaf of bread. Mm-hmm. But the other night, I was at an event and they had hot dogs wrapped in aluminum foil. And I was like, I'm going to bring these home for the kids because the event was over. And and I was like, who doesn't love a stadium hot dog?
Oh, yeah.
So I brought a couple home and I brought 4 home, 1 for everybody. And 2 of them got eaten and 2 of them were left on the counter. I went upstairs to wash my hair. Let's talk about that here in a minute.
Okay.
And when I came, I didn't come back down. So while I assumed someone would throw them away, no one threw them away. Michael comes down first Monday morning and hollers up at me that one of the cats ate half of a hot dog. Like ate through the aluminum foil.
When you said aluminum foil, my brain was like, oh no, the cat ate the aluminum foil.
He did. He ate through the aluminum foil and got to the hot dog and ate half a hot dog.
Such a dog thing to do.
I know. I'm like, are you? Because hot dogs are big.
Yeah. A stadium hot dog too. Like
yeah, and a little kitten. He's fine. I wonder if I put my remote up.
If you could hear him purr. He looks like he's in heaven right now.
He's got a good little motor going.
Yeah, he's like, this is it. So you went upstairs.
So I went upstairs to wash my hair because
you were done for the day.
How often do you wash your hair?
So I actually texted you last night.
Yeah.
And if anyone is viewing, I have always washed my hair if you see my hair in fresh braids because I braid my hair right after I get out of the shower. So I took a shower last night and I washed my hair and I text you and I was like, why is it always a to-do to wash your hair? I probably wash my hair every 7 to 10 days. No one judge me.
I'm on the same schedule.
I do not wash my hair every day or every other day or even every 3 or 4 days. It is a chore. I had the last 2 days, I had intentions to wash my hair prior to last night. And then I did it last night. And in the shower, I was just like, why is this such a thing to wash my hair?
It's so...
Like, are we lazy?
I don't think it's lazy.
Is it just, you just want to get in bed and you don't want to deal with it?
So for me, I have naturally curly hair.
I also have naturally curly hair.
And it gets really dry. So for me to wash it every day or every other day would be very drying for it. Though if I wear it curly, I haven't had like a hairstyle that I can stretch over multiple days when it's curly.
Yeah.
So for me, when I wash it, it's like a to-do to, first of all, it's been 7 to 10 days. 7 to 10 business days. Let's not count the weekends. Okay. Those don't count as real days.
Sometimes I get pooped.
To wash, you have to wash it twice. Then you have to let the conditioner sit in it.
Yep.
And as a side note, for any male listener that is judging right now,
right,
I do get in the shower every day. I put soap on a washcloth
every day.
And I wash my entire body.
Yeah. No one wants to lay down in their bed at the end of the day without taking a shower. At least I'm a before bed shower person.
I'm a before bed shower person.
Some people are morning shower. I like to shower before bed.
I'm more of a before bed shower person because I like to have hot water when I shower. Yeah. And there's too many people that shower in the mornings in my house. And I'm not getting up at 5 o'clock. Let's be real life about that.
Sidebar. There was once a time in my life when I would wake up in the morning and take a cold shower just to like start my day with
like a cold plunge.
Yes. So I would like be energized. No, actually, yes, good for me. Now I'm meh, but
that's your season.
Yeah.
And I love that for you.
Everybody does that.
But for me, after you wash your hair, like after the long shower that you have to take, then I have to at least dry my hair.
Oh, see, that's where we differ.
Because you wear yours curly.
Mm-hmm. I brush, which my hair is
your hair's long
and it's thick. Mm-hmm. And I've lost a lot of hair since having a Mira, but now I'm getting all of it back too. So it's like in this weird, there are places on my head that it looks like I just chopped my hair because it's hair coming back.
Funny enough, same, but mine was not due to having a baby. Mine was due to similarly tied. There was a time that I was like, am I going to have hair after this journey? Like, I may be a skinny bitch after it's done, but I might be a bald. Skinny bitch.
You know what? I love balding is pretty, first of all. Like a bald woman, like your face, you're like,
I really
ADHD we are.
Oh yeah. Also, I really wanted I love it. To shave my head during COVID.
Yeah.
There was one day I walked downstairs and was like, Michael, I'm going to shave it off. And he was like, okay. And then he was like, wait, what? I was like, I'm going to shave my head. And he was like, I would never tell you what to do.
Right.
But please don't.
Right.
Like, just think about it. I did end up cutting like 8 inches off of my own hair. Mm-hmm. And it looked really cute.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like COVID really did
more too to make you
for us
slimmer and prettier.
I did not look slimmer in that time. I drank a lot of wine and ate a lot of food during COVID. It did not make my face look slimmer.
I actually gained 20 pounds.
I gained so much weight during that COVID.
Time.
Oh, I was happy though.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, my hair is very long, very thick. So yeah, the conditioning I have to do twice and get out, brush my hair, takes the whole thing, get it split. Yeah. I've just found it easier to braid my hair immediately when I get out of the shower.
Yeah.
Because before, I don't know why I've always gone to bed with wet hair, but I would usually just like scrunch it up. Mm-hmm. And I guess I'm blessed because when I would, before I had babies, now I try to keep my hair up a lot because, you know, your babies grab at it all the time. But before I had children, I would just scrunch my hair and go to bed. And like I would wake up and my hair would look styled. I would never have to brush my hair.
That's great for you.
I was blessed in that way. But now I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have to wash my hair.
It's a chore.
Yeah. So you dry your hair.
I dry it. And then if I'm feeling frisky, I will straighten it before I go to bed. Otherwise, and I sleep in a bonnet every night.
So I need to get on the bonnet train, but I started doing the braids.
I swear by the bonnet. I gave one to my friend Sarah because I was like, you need this in your life. And I don't know if she's been wearing it or not.
I really feel like I need to jump on the bonnet trend. I feel like even my husband, who has an afro, I feel like he also should jump on the bonnet trend.
I think anyone
can
benefit
my
from
kids should wear bonnets.
Iris should 100%. I don't know what Orion's hair's like, but
Orion has a lot of hair.
Yeah,
he's got long, curly, thick, beautiful hair.
It just it helps with like the frizz and everything else. Mm-hmm. I feel like I don't lose as much hair.
Yeah. See, but that's another reason I don't enjoy showers, because when I wash my hair,
oh gosh, it just comes out in like
the amount of hair. Sorry, everybody. The amount of hair that is lost after a shower is enough to make someone cry.
Yeah,
like it's so depressing.
Yeah,
but
I do throw it away.
Oh yes, people. Sorry, guys. People that leave their hair on the shower walls.
Oh gosh,
what is
Now,
wrong.
I will put it on the shower wall while I'm showering.
I put it there,
but
and
then
I
I grab
collect
it.
So weird.
Wash on, wash off.
I do. I just put it there, I collect it, and then throw it away.
Same.
Look at us having the same
routine
ADHD quirks.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a chore. And maybe it's because all the chores we do during the day, the normal, regular chores, it's like that's just another thing that's just like, ugh,
so
my hair.
I think I told you that I've gone to a couple bars to apply to like be a bartender or a server. And the thing that makes me the most nervous about some of them is that they're smoking.
Yeah.
And I will have to wash my hair every time I work.
Yeah.
So you may get curly Kate soon because there's no way my hair can withstand all that heat.
That is true. Well, even when I was serving at Olive Garden, I would work 2 or 3 days a week, and I would always wash my hair when I came home because I just smelled like
Alfredo and garlic.
Yeah, garlic. It was garlic. I smelled like garlic, so I had to wash my hair whenever I came home because I wasn't going to bed smelling like that.
I would have to be on semaglutide to work at Olive Garden because I think I would eat all the breadsticks.
And you can.
Believe it.
It's available to you. You can eat breadsticks.
I would just be
at any. You can get bread, soup, and salad
all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Just the servers back there. Like if you get a small little break, like sitting in the back room, it's like we're eating a breadstick in Alfredo.
Yeah.
That's what we do when we get downtime. Breakfast breadstick.
Breakfast.
When you would get there, that's what we called it when you would get there for your lunch shift, 10:30, having a breakfast breadstick.
I see nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely not. It's great. Delicious.
So I feel like after this episode, 7 Brew,
and
Olive Garden, and semaglutide.
Yeah.
Please sponsor us.
Please, thank you. We love you all.
They all go hand in hand too.
They really do.
Maybe shampoo that helps with hair loss.
What shampoo do you use?
Whatever I can find at TJ Maxx.
Fair. I bounce. But I feel like my shampoo lasts forever because
I only
wash
I
my
swear
hair,
somebody has been using my shampoo and conditioner. I buy like other stuff from like Target for everyone else in my family, but I'm the only one that like colors my hair and things like that. So I try and buy like a color saving. Also, I have like the most textured hair in the house, so I try and buy. But
yeah.
Michael swears he uses the other stuff, so I think sometimes the kids come in and use my shower. Honestly, I think it's Molly.
Probably. When we went to Kalahari, you guys had brought that Monday. And the funny thing is, I didn't even tell you this. I had literally just bought the big bottles of that.
Of Monday. That's what my kids use.
Like,
and Michael
uses.
Is
it a new thing? Because I had I don't know. I just started using it, but I really like it.
I like it. In a pinch. Well, that's what I'm going to be using because I'm about out of my other stuff.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, people that do hair and are like, no, sorry, we're not buying the Paul Mitchell.
Well, I'll buy it just from TJ Maxx because it's so much cheaper.
Yeah.
See, I can be frugal.
Shout out TJ Maxx. Oh, didn't you get some really cute slippers from TJ Maxx?
For Molly.
They're super cute.
Yeah, I love TJ Maxx. I'm not going in there right now because I'm saving all the money.
Yeah.
So I drop the kids off at school and I come home and I work.
I love that for you.
Well, my coffee's gone, so I think that probably means.
I'm actually really proud of you because the first pod that we did, you did not drink all your coffee.
No, it's really delicious.
Again, shout out 7 Brew. Kate had the cinnamon roll today for the first time.
Yeah, with oat milk and half the sweetness.
Yes, because she's,
for the record,
she's better than me, who got the blondie with extra caramel drizzle and cold foam on top.
No, I'm not better. I'm just different.
I had all the sweetness that I did not need.
That's okay.
But
well,
next week is spring break, so
there might be background kid noises. As if they don't already have background kid noises.
Exactly. I was like, because it's fine. We're not dying. We're just
We're
moms.
not dying. We're moms.
It's what we do.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, and we'll see everybody next week.
Next week?
Yeah. Bye.